Drink a free bottle of water left at the vending machine. 12 people were poisoned to death forever. Imagine a hot sunny afternoon. You're walking down the street when you come across an automatic water vending machine. As you approach to make a purchase, you unexpectedly find a full bottle of water left by someone inside. Would you take it? Because the answer is yes. In 1985, 12 Japanese people marked the end of their lives. Haruo Otu, 45 years old, living in Fukuyama, Hiroshima Prefecture, was the first victim. On the morning of April 30, 1985, he went fishing and stopped by a vending machine to buy water. There, he found a cold bottle of Oronoman fruit water left behind by someone. He only bought another bottle to drink. When he drank half of the second bottle, Mr. Otu began to feel intense nausea and severe abdominal pain. A few hours later, he was taken to the hospital. Tests revealed that he had ingested PAR, a toxic substance used by authorities to kill marijuana and weeds. Just touching an open wound or swallowing a small sip is enough to cause excruciating death in an adult, despite the efforts of medical staff. He passed away the next day. The water bottles he drank were tested, but no counterfeiting was found. The investigation had no leads on the origin of the water bottles, and the case quickly turned cold. Years later, on September 11, a 52-year-old man in Osaka Prefecture experienced the same scenario. He also drank a bottle of Oronoman water left at an automatic vending machine and died 3 days later due to the PAR poison. A day later, a 22-year-old male student from Mie province became the third victim. Investigations were at a standstill as the victims seemed randomly selected, with incidents occurring in various locations and vending machines placed in secluded areas with few surveillance cameras. Once again, the police had to admit they had no leads to follow. However, by the following week, the perpetrator seemed to have disappeared. But on the seventh day, a 30-year-old man from Fujian province became the fourth victim of poisoned water. Despite the police's efforts to warn the public by placing signs on vending machines advising against consuming drinks unless directly purchased from them, the poisonings continued for nearly 2 months, claiming 7 more victims with similar methods in 5 different provinces. Notably, all 11 victims were female, leading to speculation about a possible motive. On November 17, a 17-year-old girl from Saitama bought a Coca-Cola from a vending machine, drank it, and tragically passed away 7 days later, becoming the only female victim and the last victim of the vending machine crimes. Additionally, the police recorded over 31 similar poisoning cases, with only one being fatal due to suicide, leaving the identity of the perpetrator unknown. The police could only try to prevent further victims by issuing warnings and requesting pharmacies and retailers to keep records of anyone purchasing the chemical. Finally, the case closed with no further information disclosed about the bizarre incident. Over the past 40 years, despite the efforts of many generations of Japanese detectives, the perpetrator remains unidentified. Another question arises: why did the assailant suddenly stop when the victim, a 12-year-old girl, fell? Was it a coincidence or did it signify something deeper? All remain mysteries without answers. Thank you for your interest and following along.